Unclog your arteries by eating this one simple fruit. Heart disease is the top killer disease in the world, particularly in the West. Anyone can have this health problem, regardless of the age and background. Oftentimes, heart disease is related to atherosclerosis, which is the thickening of walls in the arteries because of plaque buildup. There are drugs that can help combat cardiovascular problems, but if you're looking for a natural method, there's a substance that can actually prevent cardiac mortality and heart disease. This natural substance is in pomegranates. Scientific studies. Pomegranates have been a subject of some scientific studies, including a 2000 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, which showed that the juice of the fruit has anti-atherogenic effects. This means it can prevent formation of fatty deposits in the arterial walls, thanks to the antioxidants in the fruit. A 2004 study performed by Israeli scientists on patients with carotid artery stenosis, or those whose arteries that supply blood to the neck and head narrow. A group was given pomegranate juice for 1 year and half of them continued to drink it for 3 years. The study showed that they experienced reversal of up to 30%. Their blood pressure decreased as well. A 2013 study published in the Atherosclerosis Journal concerning mice with genetic problems related to spontaneous coronary artery obstructions. These mice were given extracts from the fruit. After 2 weeks, the results showed their atherosclerotic features decreased. The same study showed that pomegranates also lower oxidative stress and vessel wall inflammation. But how does the pomegranate fruit do all these heart-friendly capabilities? Long story short, it has scientifically proven properties that include anti-inflammatory effect, since inflammation is one of the main causes of chronic diseases, including heart disease. Lowers blood pressure, which reduces strain on the heart and the arteries. Antiviral and antibacterial properties, which is helpful in fighting plaque buildup, since secondary bacterial and viral infections, including chlamydia, pneumonia and hepatitis C, can contribute to arterial blockages. Antioxidant that flushes away toxins and reduces oxidative stress. A small part of plaque can already block your arterial wall, and this can cause blood clots, which could hinder the flow of blood to the heart. As a result, stroke or heart attack can happen. Atherosclerosis is a cardiovascular disease that can be caused by a number of problems, including high levels of LDL cholesterol and endothelium inflammation, in which the cells in the inside of the arteries develop atherosclerosis. Pomegranates and pomegranate juice or extract can stop atherosclerosis and heart disease because of the antioxidant content, mainly the polyphenols and vitamin C. Add this to your daily diet, especially if you're at risk of developing the disease, to cleanse your arteries and free yourself from worries.